going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Alex here, and today I'll be sharing with you guys my review of the CFG Bank CD account. I mentioned the CFG Bank in one of my previous videos as one of the top 3 CDs, and so I went ahead and opened the account myself. So I wanted to share with you guys my review of the account opening process. So without further ado, let me go ahead and dive right in. With CFG Bank, it is a bank that's based out in Baltimore. It has 3 branches in the US so far, so it is mostly an online bank. I had the same concern before I opened the account, whether it's going to be convenient for me or not. So I did some more research online, and I found that the CFG Bank CD is available to anyone, and it can be opened online. And the CFG Bank also has some pretty good reviews on their CD accounts. And I also did reach out to the customer service for CFG Bank just to make sure that I can withdraw my money once the CD matures. So let's say I wanted to close out the CD account once the CD matures. I would have to email them or call them, say I want to close out the CD account, and they're going to email me a form that I needed to sign. And once I send them back the form, they will go ahead and process the account closing, and they will be sending me a check for the amount of the CD account plus the interest. So overall, I thought the process was pretty easy, and based on the positive reviews, and also being that a CFG Bank is FDIC insured as well, I went ahead and opened the account. All right, a couple more things to know about the CFG Bank account is that you need to have a $500 minimum deposit in order to open this account. The interest rate for the 12-month CD term is 5.53% with an APY of 5.67%. The APY here simply means that you're not going to be taking out your interest from the account every single month, and you're letting it sit in the account and letting it compound over the 12 months period. Another thing to note is that you cannot add any additional deposits once the account is opened. So first, you have to determine how much you can actually contribute to the CD account. So let's say, for example, you open the CD account with $10,000, and that's it. That's all you can have. You cannot add additional money. Let's say if you want to add $10,000 next month, you can't do that. All right, now the early withdrawal penalties. For the CD account, if you do decide to take out your funds earlier before the CD matures, the early withdrawal penalty is up to 90 days. That's 3 months of interest. So make sure you guys keep your money in the account until the CD matures. All right, and once the CD matures, you will have a 10 days grace period to decide whether you want to let it auto renew or if you want to go ahead and close out the account and withdraw the money. You can also call the bank to find out what the rates will be if you let it auto renew. All right, and the last thing to note is that you cannot withdraw from this account within 30 days of account opening. That's just one of the things I found in the disclosure that I thought I would share with you guys. But that's not a problem for me because I plan to keep the account until maturity to maximize my interest. All right, now let's talk about the CD account opening process. I thought the account opening process was pretty easy. It took me about 5 minutes to get this account set up. I thought it's pretty self-explanatory. They're going to ask you for your personal information, your address, and so on. And then you're going to select the term that you want to open for the CD account. For me, I selected the 12 months term for 5.67% APY, but they also offer a 18 months term for 5.47% APY as well. So I thought these two are the best options to choose from for the CD accounts. If you like to have a longer term, you can go ahead and pick the 18 months term, for it's just a little bit lower in interest. I ended up choosing the 12 months term because the rate's a little bit higher, and also the fact that the Fed might be looking at another rate hike probably early next year or before the end of the year. So I think that we're not over in this rate hike. The rate might be increasing again. All right, now once the account is opened, there are 2 ways to fund the account. The first option is by signing into your online banking electronically. That didn't work for me, so I went ahead with the second option is by entering my routing number and account number from my checking account and other bank. So now for the funds transfer, the money was debited from my checking account at other bank that same day my account was open. And the time it took for the money to show up on my CFG Bank account is just 2 days. But you're not really missing out on 2 days of interest because I logged into my online banking at CFG Bank the second day, and I do see that there's an accrued interest. So meaning that it backdated to the day that the account was opened. Once you're done with that, you're going to create your online banking login. So setting up your username and password, and you'll be able to see your CD account on the CFG Bank website. Now, the online banking platform for CFG Bank, I thought was a little bit outdated. However, I'm still able to find all the necessary information that I need, which includes the interest rate, the APY, the CD maturity date, and the account balance. And that's really all I need to know about my CD account. All right, that pretty much covers this video. I hope this video helped you guys out. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments down below. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe and like, so I'll put more contents like this in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hope you guys have a great day.